good place to sit where you can still see all of us because there's a lot of us. Watch out for the poop. Sorry, the puppy just went to the bathroom. Okay.
Okay, so we are live on the YouTube channel now, just so you know. To the crisps, let us know when you're ready.
Let us know when what?
When you're ready to go, when you're all situated, and then we'll get started.
Okay, I think we're ready.
All right, Sherry, are you ready? All right, let's go ahead and then go on the record on CV 20-134. This is the CRISP adoption. This hearing is being conducted on the court's via Zoom video conferencing software pursuant to OCA guidelines. It is also being live streamed to the court's YouTube channel in an effort to comply with the First Amendment and the Open Courts Doctrine, and also pursuant to OCA guidelines. It appears that we have all the relevant attorneys and parties participating in this Zoom video conference. Mr. Pascal, you can proceed.
Thank you very much. I'll call Joanna Crisp to testify first.
Ms. Crisp, if you could please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, or nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, and you can put your hand down now.
Good. Ready?
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much. Joanna, state your name, please.
Joanna Crisp.
And Joanna, you're married to Michael Crisp, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
And the two of you are here this morning asking Judge Giesecke to approve your adoption of Lily. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
At birth, she's given the name Lily Jane Baum. Is that right, ma'am?
Yes.
And she was born in Johnson County, Texas, back on October the 4th of 2005. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you told me this is the third time she's come to live with you guys. Is that right now?
Yes, sir.
So she lived with you all back in 2016 and then in 2018 and this year, since I believe just January this year. Is that right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's not been 6 months right now, but it's been way more than 6 months if we had all three times together. Is that fair to say?
Yes, sir.
And in reality, we're pretty close to the 6 months this time again, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
Now you all have, let me think here. You understand that biological parents' rights have been terminated, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And she's lived you all for this length of time. You feel that this adoption is the best thing for Lily, is that fair?
Yes, sir.
You also think it's the best thing for your family as well, is that right?
Yes, sir.
You understand that by adopting Lily, she'll become part of your family and she'll be your daughter, just like she'd been born to.
Yes.
And that's what you want to get done. Is that right, ma'am?
Absolutely. Thank you.
And we also want to change her name, and really just her last name. So she'll still be Lily Jane, but her last name will change from Baum to Crisp, the same as yours. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You all have gotten a lot of background information about Lily, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
You understand that I suspect that Brandy's giving you everything she has to give you in regards to Lily's background.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes we put quotes in it and say, you got the file. So you've got the file, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's all that she has, I'm sure. She's not hiding anything. So are you comfortable adopting Lily, having received that information?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. I'm about to lose my voice. I apologize. You've allowed for Tanya to come out of the house from Angel Heart and visit with you all, prepare reports for the court also, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
And you've allowed her to review your background, your husband's background, make sure y'all be an appropriate family for Lily.
Yes, sir.
And you've been providing a safe, stable home, loving home for her. And you will promise to continue to do that in the future, won't you?
Yes, sir.
You promise to love her and guide her and nurture her as best you know how.
Yes, sir.
And to give her all the well, I say the perks of being your daughter. You've been doing that already for a while, but you're going to continue to do that in the future, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
And you understand this is a forever relationship we're talking about today. You all will be you'll be your mom for the rest of your lifetime.
Yes, sir.
You look forward to that, ma'am?
Yes.
You think that's the best thing for Lily?
Yes.
Thank you very much. I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
And any questions?
Do we have,
Sorry, I had to. Lily?
Hello.
Hey there. Oh, we were just talking with Miss Chris, weren't we? Okay. Miss Chris,
Yeah.
whenever I came out to visit with you the very first time, you were very interested in having Lily come and live with you and stay with you forever, weren't you?
Yes.
And you waited
sorry.
while we
I'm
made
sorry.
some, and you waited and persevered through us making some different decisions and stuck with it because you still think that that is the best thing for her, right?
Yes.
Do you think that it turned out the way that it should at this point?
Absolutely.
Good. I'll pass the witness, Judge.
No further questions.
Any further questions?
I have no further questions for Mrs. Crisp, Your Honor. I'll call Michael Crisp next.
All right, sir. If you would, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can go ahead and put your hand down. Mr. Pascal, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Michael, state your name, please.
Michael Dwayne Crisp Jr.
And Michael, you're married to Joanna Crisp, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
You're also asking Judge this morning to approve your adoption of Lily
Yes, sir.
and to make you her daddy.
That's correct.
You feel like that's the best thing for Lily?
Yes, sir.
And it's the best thing for your family too, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You understand that by approving this adoption, Judge will establish a permanent relationship and you'll be Lily's daddy for the rest of your lifetime.
I understand that.
That's what you think's the best thing to happen today?
Yes, sir.
And you also feel like it's the best thing to change her last name so she'll be a Crisp.
Yes, sir.
I've asked your wife a bunch more questions. I don't want to go through all those questions with you.
I understand.
You heard the other questions, I guess.
Yes, sir. And I agree with every one of them.
Okay. And was she right when she spoke up about those other things?
What's that?
Was she right about all those questions?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, that's a good answer. I appreciate
She's always
that.
right.
There you go. I don't have anything else to add to that. I'll pass the witness.
Ms. Landon,
No
any
questions,
questions, Mr. Chris? All right. Mr. Pascal, you want to call any more witnesses?
I should call Brandy Jackson.
All right, Ms. Jackson, if you would, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, thank you. You can put your hand down. Go ahead, Mr. Pascal.
Thank you, Your Honor. Brandy, state your name, please.
Brandy Jackson.
And Brandy, you're here this morning on behalf of Child Protective Services. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you all have consented to this adoption. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you
Most
feel
definitely.
like it's the best thing for Lily?
We do. We feel this is the best thing for her. Look at her face. I want to note her face right now. She's so happy and smiling. And that's what we want. We want her to be happy. And we feel that this is the best placement for Lily.
It's been a long time coming to get to this final point, but this is the right thing to do for her, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
She's in a loving home. It's a safe environment for her. And this is where she belongs. Is that fair to say?
Most definitely.
Thank you. I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Landon, any questions?
I have no questions for this witness, Judge.
All right, Mr. Pascal, would you like to call anyone else?
Well, I know that Lily wants to testify, but I think Brittany has a better relationship. So I'll rest.
All right, go. That sounds good. Ms. Landon, would you like to call any witnesses?
I would. Can I call my client, Miss Lily Baum?
Yes, you can, ma'am. Ms. Baum,
right, Lily.
Lily, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, or nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you put your hand down. All right, go ahead, Ms. Landon.
All right, Lily. We've been together all the way since, where was that place again? Somewhere in South Texas?
Legacy
on
Ranch.
Yeah, way far away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we've made lots of decisions all along the way to get to this point, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And did you get to participate in those choices?
Wait, can you speak up, please?
Did you get to participate in those choices?
No, not really.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
I talk?
She's talking about.
I can't hear.
I'm sorry, and I don't know if I need to talk a little bit louder or if my thing's broken. So all along the way, we've made some different choices about where you should be and what was best for you, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
In the end, do you feel like we have found the right place where you belong?
Yes,
Do you feel at home here?
yes,
Do you feel like these people love you just as if you were born to them?
yes,
And you know it's going to be hard at times,
yes,
and you're not going to like them sometimes.
yes,
But do you love them?
yes,
Okay. And do you think that being their daughter is absolutely in your best interest?
yes, I believe so.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
All right, Mr. Pascal, do you have any questions?
Oh, and Lily, do you want to make your last name Crisp?
All right.
Yes.
Okay. That's all I've got then. I'll pass witness.
All right. Any further questions, Ms. Lamb?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Pascal, what do you want me to do?
Judge, I would ask you to grant the adoption, grant the change of her last name to Crisp, and then order the sealing of the file. Give us 10 days so we can make sure we have all the copies, certified copies, get the certificate of adoption signed and sealed as well.
All right. I will go ahead and grant the adoption. I'll find it's in the best interest of the child to allow the Chris to adopt her. I will grant the name change. I will seal the record. However, I'm going to put a little deferral of that order for 2 weeks to give you time to get all the appropriate certified copies and everything you need. We're doing all of this remotely, so I am going to be signing a copy of the order that has been sent to me, Mr. Pascal. I will send that to the district clerk for filing. So Mr. Pascal, Ms. Miller should have the copy of the order within the next hour or so. And she can start working on as many certified copies as you need. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, let's go ahead and go off the record. And
You're
I'm going to take us off